Hi everyone and welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to show you how to find out vulnerabilities of a website and doing pen tests on that easily with the tool that I made by Python. So before everything, please subscribe my channel and hit the ring bell for being aware of my awesome tutorials, and grab your coffee, fire up your PC, and I will be there right now. Okay guys, and welcome back to your channel. In this video I try to teach you how to find out vulnerabilities of a website, and at the beginning of the video I have to tell you that it's only for educational purpose and don't use that for illegal actions. And now let's back to our title: how to find out vulnerabilities of a website. For finding out vulnerabilities of a website, the most important thing that you have to do is to gather information about that. In the cybersecurity we call it reconnaissance. For reconnaissance, you should know the open ports of that website, CMS of that website, and you have to even know the programming languages that have been used for that website. So, for doing all of them, you will definitely need too many tools, and it will take too much time of you, okay? And for solving that, I have made Fabulous, an amazing tool by Python that it can uh, solve, that it can find too many vulnerabilities of your website, that it can even tell you that how to exploit them. And now I want to show you how to use that for finding out vulnerabilities of a website, and it can also do XSS test for on your website, SQL injection test on your website, and I have to tell you that its features are more than that you can even imagine. So don't miss the rest of the video, and I will launch that right now. Okay guys, now I will launch tool for you. For doing that, I go to drive E, and then I go to the folder that I have put my files there, and as you see is the files of the tool that I made by Python. For launching that, you should use CMD or PowerShell for Python tools, as you know, and then I type CMD here and the terminal will pop up. And now for launching that, you have to type Python then space, and for then you should type the main file, and for me it's tool.py, and then the URL of a website that you want to test on that, and for me it's beercafe.ir, and then I press enter. And as you see, the first thing that this tool do is to find out the CMS of the website. And as you see, it tells me that the website is based on WordPress. Found WordPress indicator WP-content. The WordPress version has been detected at its 3.7.1, and also it can find out plugins that has been used for this WordPress website. Okay guys, and as you see there are too many options here. Number 2 and number 3 is for WordPress, but the rest of them are for whole websites. By doing the WordPress user enumeration, you will be able to find the username, and after that you will be able to do brute force on that website. But for doing brute force, you need a great password list, that, and as you know, password list depends on that website. For example, the password list for a coffee shop is different with the password list, for example, for a company. Okay, and now let's do WordPress user enumeration, and for doing that I press 2 and then I press enter, and it will find username for us. It will take few seconds. Okay, as you see, the username has been found and it's Mudir Milat, and it's true. Okay, and now by having good password list, we will be able to do brute force on the WordPress website. And the next thing is WordPress plugin vulnerabilities. One of the disadvantages of the WordPress websites is its plugins, because there are too many vulnerabilities there, and when you use WordPress you should care about the plugins that you want to use there. Okay, and for doing that I press enter to back to main menu, and then I press number 3. I type number 3 for WordPress plugin vulnerabilities, and then I press enter. Okay, as you see, the vulnerable plugins has been found. Okay, for example, one of them is Elementor. The version is 3.25.11, and its CVE is 2020-13-836. And it also tells you that for downloading the exploit, you can search this on Google, and it will show you the exploit. The next one is WooCommerce. The version is 9.5.1. The CVE 2021 32790, and you can also search that on Google. And for doing one of them, I copy that and I open Firefox and searching CVE 2020 836. Okay, as you see, there are too many websites for downloading the exploit of this vulnerability, and I open some of them, and it can also it tells you that how to use this vulnerability to exploit that website. And as you see, it's critical, and it's 8.1. That it means that you should update your plugin. Okay, and you can also search rest of them. And the number 2 and number 3 is only for WordPress website. And then I press enter to back to the main menu, and the rest of them are for whole websites. Actually, the next thing that I do after number 2 and number 3, if they were based on WordPress. And as I told you, from number 4 to number 18 is for whole websites. Okay, and then I use sensitive data exposure. It's number 9, and it can find sensitive paths of your website. Okay, as you see, it says that sensitive data found in beercafe.ir and the rest of them, and it found beercafe.ir robots.txt. That it means that this URL is open, the sitemap is open. Okay, I copy and I paste it here, and as you see that it tells me that wp-admin admin-agax.php is allowed for whole users. Sitemap is allowed for whole user, and it has found too many sensitive paths for this website. wp-admin has been found, sitemap has been found, and you should wait for this search to be over. For example, you can use this. I'll paste it here, and as you see, uh, the admin panel is allowed for whole users, and as we did it in this tool, we found the username and it was Mudir Milad, okay, and copied and I paste it here. And for finding out the password, you have to do brute force on this website, and we don't want to do it in this video, and but in the next videos I will record that for you, that how to find out the WordPress password, okay. And our search has been finished, and it has found too many uh, important paths of this website, and then I press enter again to come back to the main menu. The next thing that I do is to find out the open ports, and as I posted another video on the YouTube, you can use nmap for doing that, but you can also use this tool for finding out open ports of a website, and type 11, and then I press enter, and it tells me that the port 21 is open, 25 is open, and it also uh, type uh, its name, for example FTP SMTP, but it's not perfect like nmap, okay. And it also tells us the recommendations, for example use a firewall to block unused port and the rest of them. The next thing that I do is to do DDoS on that, okay? Excuse me, to do XSS test on that. For doing that, I press enter to back to the main menu, and then I press 4, and it does XSS on that. And I can say that it's one of the best tools on the internet that you can use for doing XSS on your website. And it tells us the method, it's get, the field is it's searching, okay, and then it uses payloads that I uh, typed there, script alert and the rest of them. Okay guys, it takes too much time for doing whole tests on your website, and in the next video, okay guys, and this test, it takes too much time to be over. And thank you for watching this video, and in the next videos I will teach you how to find password of any WordPress website. And don't forget to subscribe us, and thanks for watching.